Chapter 2. Computer Language. Dear children, you might know that to communicate with each other, a language is required. Different countries, regions have different languages to communicate. Similarly, in order to communicate with the computer, a special language is required that should be understood by the computer. For this purpose, different languages are developed to do different types of work on computer. These are called computer language. In this chapter, we are going to study about the different types of computer languages. Computer language. Computer languages is a special type of language consist of various types of commands and rules that is used to do different types of tasks in computer and understood by computer. Basically, a computer language is divided into two categories according to their interpretation: low-level languages, high-level language. The following chart shows the categorization of computer language. Low-level language, LLL. Low-level languages are machine-oriented languages. They are directly understood by the computer. As we know that computer can understand only electronic signals, which are represented by zeros and ones. So, every command is translated into ones and zeros, called decoding. There are two types of low-level language: machine language and assembly language. Machine language. Early programs were written in machine language. Machine language is the only language which computer can understand. A computer is a machine which understands only machine language, which is represented by the binary digits 0 and 1. The 0 stands for absence of electric pulse, off, and 1 stands for presence of electric pulse, on. Advantages of machine language. It makes fast and efficient use of computers. No translators are required to translate the code, as it is directly understood by the computers. Disadvantages of machine language. Machine codes like 0 and 1 are difficult to remember and understand. Finding errors in program is very difficult. It is a machine-dependent, that is, machine language programs run only on the computer for which they were developed. Machine language programs are not portable to other computers. Assembly language. This is another low-level language in which operation codes are given in the form of alphanumeric symbols instead of 0 and 1. These symbols are known as mnemonic codes, which are short sequence of letters like A for addition, C for comparison, L for loading, and M for multiplying. It is also known as symbolic programming language. As you know that the computer only understands machine language, the instruction given in assembly language are converted to machine language by language translator called assembler. An assembler is a program used to translate assembly language into machine language so that the computer can understand it. Advantages of assembly language. It is easy to understand as compared to machine language. Correction of error is easy. It can be modified easily. Disadvantages of assembly language. It is also a machine-dependent language. Since it is a machine-dependent, therefore, the programmer should have the knowledge of hardware also. High-level language, HLL. High-level languages are the symbolic language in which English words or mathematical symbols are used instead of mnemonic codes. Such languages are considered high-level because they are closer to human language. Again, as we all know that computer only understand machine language, so the programs written in the high-level language are translated into machine language by using translators called interpreter and compiler. Types of high-level language. There are many high-level languages developed for performing different variety of tasks. Some of them are specialized and other are quite general purpose. HLL are categorized as, do you know, the first high-level language were designed in 1950s. Algebraic formula type processing language. These languages are specially used for solving mathematical and statistical problem. For example, BASIC, beginner's all-purpose symbolic instruction code. Fortran, formula translation. ALGOL, algorithmic language. Apple, APL, a programming language. Business data processing language. These languages show their capabilities for maintaining data processing procedures and file handling problems. COBOL, common business-oriented language. RPG, report program generator. Object-oriented programming language. In this programming language, all the files' inputs and outputs are considered as discrete objects, and the programs dealing with these are part of the same objects. For example, C++, Java, etc. Visual programming language. These are the programming language specially designed for building Windows-based applications. For example, Visual Basic, Visual Java, Visual C++, etc. Advantages of high-level language. These are several advantages of high-level programming language like. These languages are very easy to learn than low-level language. The program written in high-level language can easily be understood as the instruction given are similar to the English language. A program can easily be written in very short time. The error in a program can easily be detected and removed. Programs written in high-level language are machine-independent, which means that program written on one type of computer can be executed on another type of computer. So, dear friends, above are the different types of languages used to give instructions to the computer. But the computer understands only one language, that is, machine language. So, the instructions given in high-level language are first translated to the machine language, and to translate these languages, the translators are required, which are called language processors. Language processors. The software that are used to translate the high-level language to machine language are called language processors. Compilers and interpreters are the two language processors. Compilers. A compiler is a software that translates high-level language program into machine language. It converts the entire high-level language program into machine language at once. It displays the errors for whole program together. Interpreter. It is another type of translator which translates high-level language into machine language. It converts the one line at a time of program. It displays the errors one line at a time, and it goes to the next line only after correction of the error.